stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
He gets this into the hands of Green. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing is Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll go. Mayfield. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Going right sideline and complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw. Now he'll run it. And the Bengals are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it, and that's going to go down as a sack.
It's 3rd down. You're trying to extend the play, Mike, as long as you can. Give your receivers every chance to find some open space. But in this case, he bought as much time as he could, but in the end, he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Mayfield. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Broncos have it. And the defense has to feel good about that. 4th and goal. They come up with a big play and end this drive.
In this case, Mike, the defense is thinking turnover on downs, but in this play, they actually force the turnover in the process and make a huge goal line stand to keep the offense out of the end zone.
Off play action. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So now, following the safety to open the scoring, it's 2-0, and here's the free kick from the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. 2nd down and 8. Now Mayfield. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Baker. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and He's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set up. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hook.
Baker to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Mayfield. He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his first touchdown of the new year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter.
Broncos, nothing.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Sanders headed in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2.
Here we go. Hey.
They look to run with Mixon. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Broncos are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence.
In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
This is the epitome. The passer put relentless pressure on him play after play. But the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket. And with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. On 1st down is Mayfield. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's into the end zone. Durham Smythe. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion comes Thomas. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A huge play just before the half. That gains an even 60 yards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready? Tiger. Take over.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
In motion comes Thomas. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. Strong. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A ball deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Durham Smythe. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
The extra point try forthcoming. And this is not going to have enough steam at all. It is short. No good. Don't think it was tipped. Just a bad kick. And they are unable to unlock the extra point. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line. So the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A tight end in motion now. First down throw there is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Here's a run going left. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Sanders headed in motion. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He's going to have a Broncos first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
This taken in at the 8-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back 60. Ready?
2nd down throw for Mayfield. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this will be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
70 range. Ready?
They'll go. Mayfield. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's got another one. Durham Smythe. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. A run here with Mixon. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Chap 60, chap 60. Hup.
Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On the ground, it's Mixon. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go now.
Motion man is the tight end going right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Here's a toss, right side. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Broncos. Throwing now from the gun. Fires left sideline. That is complete. A gain there of 27 yards. Here's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. In motion comes Thomas. They'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
It's now second and 19.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end.
Broncos 7.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the air. It's Mayfield. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Now, faking the give. Now he takes, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bengals have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Throwing is Baker. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bengals. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Broncos switch. Broncos switch. Move it, 19.
Now a give on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the man.
Ready up. 60 Eagles.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
Take off.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Denver. Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good. And the Broncos cut into the lead a little bit.
Broncos 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Viking 18. 19 Lion. Hut, hut.
On first down is Mayfield. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Finding space at the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
18 Cardinal. Set.
Here's Mayfield. cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for two.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
70 Rangers, 7-18, Pioneer. Go.
Back to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion comes Thomas. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Baker to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is caught! And he's got another one.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in a, she just made a big. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this a yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride to the top. Keep coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She said what it is, cause she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride to the ties fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She said what it is, over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Yeah, you better pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettucemen. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain in excellence. Open sores, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make law fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I roll and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd and leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back but better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too raw for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I